I was in depression and I was very anxious. I am already on medication for anxiety from past 2 years. So anything that happens to me triggers a lot. Hey there, it's Divya and I'm the founder and CEO of Storia, which happens to be a storytelling platform. Our motto with Storia has always been to inspire people, to give them a reason to wake up every day. We've been posting a lot of inspirational interviews and stories on our platform. It's an ever expanding community where all of us get the experience of interviewing, of communicating and managing a team and so on. So let's get ahead with my story. Before that, I want to thank Jaag, Aayiktay for giving me the opportunity to let my story out, let everything out. So I was working at this top-notch PR agency that made me feel that I wasn't worth anything good in my life. I remember quitting the firm and crying out to a friend. I was inconsolable at that time. I was in depression and I was very anxious. I am already on medication for anxiety from past 2 years. So anything that happens to me triggers a lot. So Storia happened to me when I was not doing anything in my life. I was just wasting my time, and this is when I decided that I want to do something of my own. I don't want someone to boss over me. I would want to be my own boss. So that is how Storia happened. In the initial phase, it was just the five of us and we had no idea how to approach people and how to go about it. But later we learned through our way. We learned how to talk to people, we learned how to interview people. In the start, no one was even willing to share their story on our platform as we barely had any readers. I would also receive a lot of hate and criticism, but I couldn't let it get to my head. Our present Instagram account of Storia had got deleted due to some reasons, and the server and the domain of the website had also got us in a lot of trouble. I remember my mom saying to me कि तुझे क्यों ये सब टेंशन पालने हैं, just go out there, enjoy your life. But I did not have anything to hold on to my life, so I couldn't leave Storia. So that is how we kept going, and now currently we are a family of more than 2K on Instagram and we are ever expanding. We will keep posting more such stories and interviews with the love and support of our audience. So this one time a person came up to me when I was sharing my story with him. He laughed it off and he said to me, how can you be the CEO at the age of 20? How is that possible? And it hit me hard, it shook me to the core. I do not understand if I am doing something at the age of 20 that someone might not be able to do at the age of 30. I think that is not something to be joked about. So I am extremely sensitive. You'll often find me curling up in the corner of the bed and crying for hours. But I make sure I get done with the crying and then I start working, because as I have a team to look up to, there are people who look up to me, they find inspiration in me, so I can't let these things affect me. So currently we are looking forward to register Storia online. We have been making it's been 3 months that we have started making money, so we are planning of registration. We are planning to divert our focus from Instagram to other social media platforms as well. Actually, I am not from a business background, nor have I done an MBA, so managing a team of 40 gets a bit difficult at times. But I make sure to talk about anything and everything under the roof to my mom. Her pointless advices, banter and goofy smiles keeps me going. So that's about it. Thanks for hearing me to the end. Peace and love.